Zergen says, gang, who remembers the WeWantPlates subreddit? I do. I took a look now and I just saw tacos served on a clothesline and pancakes in a bird cage. I found the clothesline tacos. They're dripping everywhere. Look, you can see they are actively dripping. I bet they call it elevated cuisine. Elevated Mexican cuisine. What else is on r/WeWantPlates? For what reason? For what reason? This is like some Scrandle type stuff. Like it's so you know it's fresh from the garden. I'm going through a few of these and I'm just, some of them are like not. Have you ever had your food in a brick? Have you ever wanted your food served to you in a brick? Alright, what's worse? The gallows or the brick? How do you clean the brick? I have incredible patience in a restaurant. I don't like to make a fuss. I will only say something in a restaurant if something is very, very not right. I am not a Karen. But if somebody served me this, I think I would make a formal complaint. It looks like it was just taken out of someone's hand as they were frying the egg. Despite all my rage, I am a pancake in a cage. You know, I mean, the idea is kind of cool. I kind of understand what they're going for, you know? It's not that bad. It does look like a little face. I think my standards are just... You know, whatever I was about to say, just forget it.
Is a crab, and inside the crab is a soup. They put some orange zest on top of it, but it's...
Oh, it does smell good.
It's really good. So you just drink it like a soup, yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a busty crustacean joke to be made here, but I'm not gonna do it. Why? We have bowls! Do you know what you could do? You could put it in a mug. Do you know what I do? When I'm having soup, I have like one of those tall latte mugs and I put soup in there because it perfectly fits like a tin of soup. Get a soup mug. Big shout out to soup in a mug. Yeah. Hang on, wait, the longer I look at this. Whipped cream on a piece of board. Whipped cream. Gag. Do you know what's funnier than tacos on the gallows? Tacos on the gallows twice! With the clothes pegs! Maybe we are the weird ones for not doing the— Why? This looks like a shoelace. Come get your tacos off the washing line. Okay, somebody says that this food is apparently incredible. I quote, best meal I've ever had, but on a shovel. And in fairness, the food does look good, but it is on a shovel. Do you think they take the handle off, or do you have to be careful to take the eye out of the person next to you? I like the image that they leave the handle on this.
Okay, so that's the windshield of a car.
I don't know if you just heard what I... Do you hear that as well?
Okay, so that's the windshield of a car.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. You really got all them bugs on there.
Have you ever wanted to eat the insects off the windscreen of your car? I hate performance dying so much. Me too. I think it can be a bit of crack, okay? If the food is actually good. It's not like we have stripped the soles off of the shoes of our head cook and we've fried them for you today, and you have to go around yourself in person into the restaurant and offer them to your fellow diners, and however many you have left over, that's the amount that, I don't know, God and Mary McAleese wants you to consume. I don't know, you know? Whoa. Anyone here in Berlin, you don't have to dox yourselves. You ever get the the rock special? Is that the... Oh god, I'm gonna say this abbreviation wrong. Is it World Wildlife Federation? Foundation? Wildlife people, hello. Welcome to Food on a Rock. World Wildlife Fund! I can never get that one right! I'm only looking at things that are posted recently. I haven't gone top all time. And very unfortunately, for the WWF to be here right now, it's not gory. It's just perplexing. What's wrong, babe? You haven't touched your antler pretzels. The screws in the front here really, What? Now, I haven't been to Manchester probably since 2018, I want to say. I think 2018 is the last time I was in Manchester, and I do not think you'd get a wheelbarrow tiramisu in Manchester in 2018.
Do you think you can finish it in 30 minutes?
30 minutes?!
If you do, it's completely free. Have fun.
Okay, wait, now hang on. When you get the other view of the wheelbarrow, it's actually not that big. Okay, alright, it's still a lot. Do you know what the only thing that could be funnier than tacos on the gallows and tacos on the gallows again? Tacos on the gallows a third time! Oh, what a world! Oh, a lot of people are going to be upset about this one. Have you ever wanted your schnitzel to go to the gallows? No, come back here, Casa Schnitzel. So for the 4th time, we find food on the gallows. Have you ever seen 8 pounds of barbecue served on a snow shovel? Well, now you have. I'm going to go to top all time. Or like, yeah, I'm going to top all time. Chef made the starters in our hands. What if you had hand cream on? What if you had like a scented hand cream on? What if you just slap someone in the face with it? Eating with my hands, that's fine. That's fine. There's lots of food that is best eaten with the hands. But this isn't right. Slop table for 20. There's no care or nothing. They're just throwing it on there. And costs I'm sorry, $55 a person for the experience of eating off a table. People have too much money. If I had that kind of money, I would buy them plates. By comparison, this actually looks a bit hinged. Although it does look a bit sweaty. At least it's in something. What is a burger for a fish? This is just a savory freak shake. This is a savory freak shake. This is a freak shake. It's a milkshake. It has to be the mason jar, and it has to just be covered in stuff. How do you eat it without getting sugar all over your hands? See, that's the fun part. You don't. There's a cocktail in the rock. Like the crab, you have to pick it up and pour it out of the rock into your mouth. I want to know who's hollowing these out. Maybe I should hollow out a rock. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should never do that. I'm actually, no, this does not fit the category. But it is diabolical, so I will show you. It is the same DNA as showing you the beans Furby. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. That can't be real. I'm checking this. It's 9 years ago, so it's not like it's like fake that way, but it's like an apple pastry on an iPad screen that has a picture of a plate on it. Here, I want to go home. Cheese foam that is spooned onto the back of your hand by the waiter and you have to lick it off.
I'm getting ready for work and eating my very normal egg sandwich on a plate as I witness the horrors, and as I dread going to my retail job. I'm made grateful I'm not a dishwasher at any of these restaurants because these would never be clean.
It's true. Imagine having to bring people's hands back into the kitchen to wash them. So we've had 3 instances of tacos on a clothesline. What if we branched out to ravioli on a clothesline? You can see where it's like broken through. The planet Earth was a nice experiment. I'm done now, thank you. That's enough for me. Surely if I... I'm gonna be sick. This one comes to us from Twitter user PS Burton. In a restaurant in Canada last night, I was served pudding on, and I wish I was joking, an ancient VHS copy of The Bodyguard. Yes, The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. It looks like it has been dragged out of an attic. But you know, listen, we have to be willing to go to lengths for physical media. My esteemed guests, so far we have had multiple instances of tacos on a clothesline. But we haven't had 6 nachos on a clothesline. 6! Yeah, sometimes I think about the way that we're spending our time. They're oh my god, no, you're right, they are plugged in. I hadn't even noticed that. There's headphone jacks in those. Each of them's playing The Bodyguard. Coverings they replace. I suppose if you got a really good cover, you could do that. But you know what else you could do? Put it on the plates. I know that whenever I make a face, you know that you're in for something.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he, too, lives in fear of what he's created here on Earth?
Yes. Curry on chopping board. The rice gets a bowl. There's plates right there. There's plates right there. So do you remember the eggs earlier? So consider burned, poorly cooked eggs in the pan they were burned in. When the carcinogens come out sizzling. So, we've had tacos on the gallows. We've had ravioli on the gallows. We've had 6 nachos on the gallows. Head of broccoli put up on a stake to send a message to make sure the other broccoli doesn't do that again. Where was it served? The Tower of London? I expected that as we went down the list of top all time on the subreddit that things would get less surreal and bad. It will be obvious when you see it. This is not a real skeleton. Imagine you order the cheese board and you get the cheese and you get a little fruit and you get the crackers and you get a mouse skeleton with cured meat draped over it. The ear bones are fun. Oh my god. The ear bones remind me of, you know, the girl and boy skeleton lying together meme? The boob bones. Like, oh, we can tell the ginger by the bones. By what? The boob bones? The skelezongas? The bone hongly gonglies? Like, come on! Imagine you can do an accent, you break your boobs. You have to have your boobs in a sling. Oh god. Anyway, the following pages are a selection of creative antipasti. We showcase a selection of meats, each with a dedicated double-page spread, a picture and a description of taste and cut of meat. Simply turn the pages, peel off the protective paper and eat the meat. Peel off the protective paper and eat the meat. There's the chorizo page. There's a deer. Wait, did that just say delicately shot? Oh no, locally shot, not delicately. I was like, you can't delicately shoot something. Eat any good books lately? Oh, I'll tell you. Prank ideas for your local library? Don't! Meringue served on a magnetically levitating pillow. That's just showing. It is just showing off. You gonna wash that pillow every time? Do you remember the Lady Gaga meat dress? You show up to Hot Pot and this is what they give you. What do you do? There's a few other things we have to contend with here, because as you take the meat to cook it, to shake it around in the hot pot broth, you're going to be undressing them. I'm not like, oh, it's problematic. I'm just like, the layers going on here. Tearing strips off them, literally. A win-win dinner and a show. I realise that me making this face means nothing anymore because they're all getting like this spaghetti bolognese on a cone. The plate is right there. Oh, well, yes. Would you like our finest tendrils in a cone? This person says, okay, it's been almost 6 months. I think I'm ready to talk about it. I was served food in a urinal in Cuba. And in fairness, what else does it look like? I'd like to go to Cuba though. I wouldn't like to have the food in the urinal, but I would like to go to Cuba. I'm going to show you this and say nothing and walk away and get some water. Goodbye. Do you remember the freak shakes we were talking about earlier? Well, what if it was savoury? Is that is that a second drink nestled into it? Raspberry ice cream on a twig and a hole drilled into a rock. When you need to tie your shoes, so you stick your frozen hot dog in the pavement. And the thing is, I can't even say, oh, that's like AI generated. A lot of these posts are like 8 years old. Like this. Yeah, would you like a bit of laceration there with your salad? It's very, very avant-garde. Yeah, you have to bleed on it, and that's the sauce. Very avant-garde. I'm not sure if it's legal, but no one's caught them. Those of you of a delicate disposition may want to look away now. Do you remember the levitating meringue? There's a post from someone who said, it took over 5 minutes for them to get the pillow to hover. I nearly fell asleep. It looks much less impressive from this angle, doesn't it? Sorry, I am just such a React Andy today. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you when I see something like our hummus was delivered to us on a canvas. I have to give them this. At least there's a bit of effort put in. But it's going to slide onto the table. If you got like a plate of hummus that had that little stuff, that'd be great. Why is it standing up? Probably very tasty. I do like hummus. Forget the plates. There's no table. Real farm to table dining. Oh, no. Have you ever wanted to eat from the communal spaghetti? Somehow the thing that makes me most annoyed is the bit of spaghetti up on the wine glass. Nothing could prepare you for, cocktail in an upturned umbrella. Just think about it, you know, the acidity of the, you know, you have the fruits and all in there, and the citrus, and the plastic umbrella. Picture, nah, we serve them by the brawly. Hands up. Who wants twisty fries or curly fries? We love twisty fries. We do. We love twisty fries. We love curly fries. We love when you get a chip and just make it curly. You just give it a perm. You can have that in the pneumatic tube. Now, the thing is, I don't know if it's delivered by pneumatic tube or if they just put it on the table. If it was delivered by pneumatic tube, that'd be kind of cool. I like pneumatic tubes. Anyway. Back to things that are not quite so well thought out. Also, can we take a moment to look at the diabolical shape of that fork in the background? Because that is a diabolical shape of a fork. We've had tacos at the gallows. We've had 6 nachos on the clothesline. We've had broccoli on a spike. Pizza on a hook. Pizza on a hook. There's nothing else I can say. We're never getting away from these feckin' floating meringues, are they? Apparently this was some lad on MasterChef did the floating meringues. Yeah, of course it was! I'm at the point where I'm looking at something like this, I'm like, oh, a bookshelf. At least it's what? Cake J Jumper. At least it's what? At least it's flat. On the flat parts? Can I admit something terrible to you that really gives my age away? If there was a cocktail that had little ducks in a bath, I'd probably want to know what the ducks in the bath cocktail is like. How many ducks do you think they go through? Surely people just take the ducks. I haven't seen the previous post to this. But the title is, I went to the same place as a previous post, but I'm allergic to fish. Okay. So rather than a prawn on a phone, I got a single lonely carrot on a phone. You remember the hanged tacos, and you remember the hanged ravioli, and the pizza, and the schnitzel. Have you forgotten about the schnitzel? I hope you haven't forgotten about the schnitzel. Cheese bagel being hanged over a bowl of tomato soup. Look at the mess! Look, it's going everywhere! It's a mess, exactly. It's a holy mess. Let's look for more mess. So you remember the tacos on the clothesline. Streaky bacon on a clothesline. I'm not going through the whole shtick. Streaky bacon on a clothesline. With bits of rosemary up the... tied onto the sides, if you will. Tied on there. It could be worse. But it could be so much better. Fuck it. Starter in a sink. Hey, you know what would be way funnier than one variety of... grilled cheese, toasted cheese sandwich dripping from a hook? If that happened a second time over a bowl of soup. It's barely over the bowl. Like, look, that is gonna... onto the table. Fuck it, what if they just put the spaghetti on the washing line? What if... what? They could just put it there. Nobody can stop them. Bring the spaghetti to the gallows. Bring it to the washing line. That's fettuccine. It's diabolical is what it is. I found another one. It's no good. So, sorry, I'm just kind of having a moment. Maybe it's the heat as well. I think I'm getting delirious. Just look thoroughly. I really am. God, they're feckin' tennis rackets. The little glasses of Prosecco kind of elevate this to being more surreal somehow. It's an accident waiting to happen, surely. It's a fight waiting to happen.
I think I'm glad I missed this stream actually. I feel like I'm in some delirious food hell.
I don't know what you're talking about. Margarita hubcap. I keep being like, okay, this is the end. It's not funny anymore. There's not any... My friend was served a single potato on a tiny chair. At least that's cute. Imagine you ask for a plate and they just give you a second table. Everyone else on this seems to have plates. So, You know the way we've had hanged tacos and hanged pizza and multiple hanged cheesy bagels and sandwiches and those 6 individual nachos and those raviolis. Little steaks. Hung on a bell. No, I don't know why. Do you get to ring the bell for more food? What? There's a perfectly good board right there. You're not gonna believe what I just found. It's another bagel on a hook. Surely I have to cut myself off soon because this room is actually getting so warm. I'll have to end stream. What? I'm sorry. Why would you do this? What insanity is this? Oh no, sanitary, but close enough. Zargan says, Cake, I have to tell you something. I've been there. Zargan, what do you mean you have been to the place where they serve jam on a sanitary pad? Alcatraz ER in Tokyo. Okay, you're scrolling through. Okay, the drinks actually look nice. So how on earth does the sanitary pad come into it? I was gonna say that's a good place to leave it. No, butter on a rock. I feel like whatever's left of my soul is starting to gather at the bottom of my skull like sediment. Now, what I think would be more fun with this is if they set the mousetrap. Salmon tartare in a crystal slipper. Star. That's right, 5 stars. Our impressive smoked salmon tartare served in a real crystal slipper. Ah, that's it. That's the last one. That's it. We're done. That's enough. Yeah, the price is alright. €8.95.